Okay. Oh. Alright. What college? It's so loud. Hang on. Hello? Okay. There we go. I realized it'd probably be quieter if I turn down my computer. Okay, hang on. Let me unmute. Oh crap. Oh, it's so laggy. I didn't even know someone was there. Hang on. It's so laggy. I'm gonna mess with. What the fuck? I don't know what that is. Um, okay, it still doesn't seem to be laggy on the stream. I just think it's me. I just think I'm like. We're going back to the original. Get rid of all these notifications because they're bothering me. Oops. Okay. What's this? I haven't even started this. Oh, what is this? All of them at once? Oh, good lord. I don't want to do that. I don't want that. Also, I'm still not used to PC controls. Because my voice. Because I've played on mobile and I play on PS most frequently, but it's very different to PC. So, and I'm also gonna do my commissions before I do before I do the quest, because I never do my commissions on this account. Yeah, that's it. Oh, almost done. I got it.
How can I smash all these training dummies at once?
I don't know why you're asking me. Do I even have a character that would be good for this? Well, main account, you would just like use Jolie or Gani. I don't have that. I want to try some of that.
Here, let me help you.
Okay, I don't want.
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
Yeah, that did not work. Can't use Lisa. That's garbage. I don't know how far.
Are you sure it has to be me?
Shut up.
Fine.
I don't know how far his reach is with this. Ugh.
Shame. Didn't manage. How can I smash all these training dummies at once?
You're asking me.
So much better than this.
Okay, let's try again.
Behold.
Shame. Didn't man. How can I smash all these training dummies at once?
Swan Fury.
Shame. Didn't
Oh my
manage.
god.
Ugh. How can I smash all these training dummies at
don't know.
once?
I don't know. I have no clue how I'm supposed to do this.
Relax.
Hi, welcome in. Well, I'm just gonna skip
You
behind
want
commissions.
me on your...
I can't do this. This is... Yeah. I hope it's not too
Benny's
laggy.
adventure team, assemble!
I don't know.
Or not.
It might be. Thank you. I'm not trying to pretend to be him. I just made my username that as a joke, and then it just sort of stuck. So. Okay. It might be like really laggy though. That's the problem. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna try it again. Doesn't seem to be. Okay. That's good. Because for me, it like rehearses. My AR. If you mean AR on this account, I'm AR 50. I'm not sure if that's what you mean, but. I have like
What's your name,
20
buddy?
accounts.
Are you here to buy some medicine?
And
Where are your mom and dad?
this account, yeah. It just takes a long time. Like on my main account, I'm AR 58. But on this account, I don't know what I was saying. It just takes a while. And I just happen to play on this account a lot.
Are you lost?
Chi-Chi. I love Chi-Chi.
No, I'm not. My name's Ayu, and I'm here because...
Hey there, Chi-Chi. Hi, Gray. What's going on?
I don't care what anyone says, Chi-Chi is amazing.
Hi, Traveler and Paimon.
I kind of forgot I put my name to tax fraud.
You've actually come at the perfect time. This little boy seems to have gotten himself lost. I think he must be new to the city. Probably wandered away from his parents and...
No, listen to me. I'm not the one who's lost. It's my dad.
It's crazy.
How does a fully grown man manage to get lost in Liyue Harbor?
I'm just gonna put it on auto mode because I'm
Well,
lazy.
My dad's always been kind of forgetful. In the past, he was just a little slow to react sometimes. But I'm worried that it's getting more serious. So, what about your mom? She went out a few days ago to gather some herbs for my dad, but she still hasn't come back. Meanwhile, my dad's been getting worse and worse. I remembered that the owner of Boo Boo Pharmacy always runs a clinic in Chingsa Village during the Lantern Ride, so I thought, why don't I take Dad to Liyue Harbor to see him there? When we got to the city gate, I took a moment to ask the Millith guards for directions to the pharmacy.
Oh my gosh.
And
There's
then,
like a bus
when I
outside.
turned back
It's so
around,
loud.
my dad was gone.
What time is it?
I asked the Millith guys to go find
10:46. Why would
him,
there be a
but
bus?
he said they won't be able to
That's
send that
probably a
many
truck.
people. So then I figured maybe I can ask some other people in the city to help.
That's okay.
You came to
Thanks
the
for
right
stopping in,
place.
though.
We're
It's nice
pros
talking
at
to you.
finding people. Isn't that right, traveler?
Hope you have a good day.
Can help. She has a good sense of smell, like a dog.
I'll see you then.
Who's talking about me behind my back?
Cheng, Chi-Chi meant that as a compliment. There's no need to be upset. Hello, child. You mentioned that you were looking for the owner of
Hi.
Boo Boo Pharmacy. How might we be of service?
You have a talking snake? Oh, are you Uncle Baizhu?
Uncle Baizhu?
Cheng, now's not the time. My dear boy, could you tell me more about your father's condition, as much as you can recall?
Yes, Dr. Baizhu.
I see. And your family lives near Chingsa village, you say? I visit patients there frequently, but I don't recall ever seeing you or your parents.
Uh-huh. My mom doesn't like meeting other people, especially during Lantern Rite. She always tells me to just stay at home and keep my dad company.
Is that so? Ayu, by any chance, is your mother's name Jiangli?
Whoa, yeah, it is. Do you know my mom, Dr. Baizhu?
Really, you must.
I certainly do. Gui, Chi-Chi, are there any pressing matters in the pharmacy at the moment? Ayu's parents are old acquaintances of mine, so I would very much like to assist with the search. Would the two of you have time to join me?
Don't forget us two. We already told Ayu that we'd help.
Oh, really? Well, that's wonderful. We are most grateful for your support.
Uh-huh. Wish I'm the
Chi-Chi and I need
traveler.
to
I
clear
hope
up the
everyone-
shop front first, but once that's taken care of, we'll be right out to help you with the search.
Family is very important.
Yep.
Thank you. Then I'll leave you to handle the pharmacy. Traveler, Paimon, why don't you come with me and Ayu? Let's start by talking to the Millilith guards at the city gates, see if they have an update.
The heart of healing. Whoa! Sorry, where am I going? That's Familius. Familius. I should probably just go this way. Oh gosh. Oh, there they are. I found them. What's this? I'll be right back.
We searched to the north, but couldn't find anyone who matched the description.
Well, that complicates things. The city folks say there's no sign of him either. We need to start looking further afield. But where are we gonna get the people?
Excuse me, sirs. Have you found out anything about my dad yet?
Ah, hey there, buddy. Dr. Baizhu. What brings you out this way?
The boy asked for our help, so we're here to join the search. Any new developments to update us on?
Oh, thank goodness. We were just discussing how we're running out of manpower. As for updates, I'm sorry to say that we've searched the surrounding area thoroughly, but didn't find anything.
The guards at the crossing up
Alright, I'm
ahead said
back.
they hadn't seen anyone either, so we don't
Had to get a
believe he was
drink
heading
'cause I'm
towards the
thirsty.
Guili Plains.
My throat was
But
like
it is
dying.
possible that he was bound for Luhua Pool.
Luhua Pool? The terrain there can be tricky to navigate. Let's hope he hasn't run into any trouble.
Oh gosh.
You will? Oh, great. We can't thank you enough.
Sorry we weren't able to find your dad, buddy.
That's okay. Thank you for trying.
No. There we go. Let me check, see if it's laggy on. Yeah, definitely laggy. So. Here we go. And if I don't, it's kind of weird, but I like when I use my voice because it sounds funny.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
And also, kind of my own fault that I'm losing my voice. Because I was in Hamilton too. But Hamilton's just too good. How could I not? Come on. And I would sing some Hamilton songs right now, but I don't want to get copyright claimed and banned. And I think I just needed a drink, and now my voice sounds better. Right, he's magical, man. But that's baizhu.
Dad! Dad, can you hear me?
Clearly not if he's not spawning. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot who thousand was. I don't know why I just randomly thought of that. Oh well. No. Okay. Got nothing out of that. Okay. Hello.
There's somebody over there.
I use that.
Oh no. It's... Hey, you! Stop! Don't go any further!
Tired of life.
Watch where you're going!
Ow. That's the towel on my main account.
Oh, dear customer. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does appreciate your patronage, but you needn't hasten the inevitable. Are you all right? Huh? Dad!
Hey, Hotel!
My, who do we have here?
It's Tax Fraud and
It's the Traveler
Paimon.
in Paimon, and my worst nightmare.
It's like me.
I see she still hasn't warned
My
you.
worst nightmare. Me when baizhu came out.
Thank you, Director Who, for saving this man.
Dad, are you okay? Do you recognize me? It's me, Ayu.
Are you? Who am I?
Your name is Jiao Liang, and you live just
Jiao
west of
Liang?
Qingse Village.
That's a,
You were supposed to come to Liyue
That's a
Harbor
cool
to see
name.
the doctor. Remember? Does that jog your memory?
just kids like. I feel bad for this kid.
My name is Jia Liang. Liyue Harbor. See the doctor? Yes, I'm Jia Liang, and I need to see the doctor. Wait, why do I need to see the doctor?
Uh-oh. He seems in really bad shape. We need to get him back to Boo Boo Pharmacy right away. Sorry, Hotel. Gotta dash. Dinner's on us next time.
Hold on a second. You're not seriously thinking of taking him to Boo Boo Pharmacy in this state, are you?
Huh? Why not? What's the problem?
Come on, Baizhu. Don't tell me you haven't noticed it. Didn't your master teach you how to spot the signs?
Why do I get the sense that you spotted them right away, but you're planning to use it for your own ends?
Use what? What are you talking about? Paimon's lost.
There are traces of god remains in Jialiang's system.
Yes, but more importantly, they're on the verge of an outburst. If that happens, the consequences will be unthinkable.
Paimon, sorry, what?
God remains?
There's no need to worry, Director Hu. I have methods of keeping them at bay. It is the sworn duty of all who practice medicine to cure illnesses and save lives. What reason would I have to neglect a patient in need who is right there in front of me? Besides, it was my late master's dying wish to be able to save this patient in particular. Perhaps out of respect for him, you could give me a day's grace so that I have time to treat him?
Now you're bringing my great-uncle into this? Baizhu, just what are you planning this time?
Merely to cure this man, nothing more. But of course, if you have any doubt as to my intentions, you are more than welcome to accompany me to Boo Boo Pharmacy and monitor my activities.
Oh, really? I thought I was persona non grata at Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Persona non
You're being
grata.
unusually
Persona?
generous
Again?
today.
I know nothing about Persona. I know nothing about Persona.
Okay, deal. We're not going to solve anything by keeping Jialiang here.
I love saying the name
I'm happy
Jialiang.
to do it your way, but only for my great-uncle's sake and the travelers, of course.
You must be pleased you brought the traveler along. Otherwise, this would have been a much more vexing ordeal.
Well, time is of the essence. Let's get ourselves back to Boo Boo Pharmacy at once.
Oh man. I loved Chongsheng. Chongsong.
Blockages within the cardiovascular system, reduced blood flow and energy circulation? I see. I suppose this must have caused the cognitive abnormalities.
He's like, it's how I imagine I am when I'm like trying to sound fancy. The way he's talking, that's how I imagine I sound, but I know I don't. Like, that's how I wish I sounded. I wish I sounded as cool and collected as Baizhu does when he's talking about stuff.
Dr. Baizhu? How bad is it? Can you cure him?
Dr. Baizhu?
Don't you worry. Baizhu's a really great doctor. He's sure to find a way. Isn't that right, Baizhu?
Baizhu?
Ayu, do you know
She's saying-
when your father
I
first
can't,
started
I don't
displaying
know.
these symptoms?
I don't even know.
I'm not sure. He's been like this for as long as I can remember. But it wasn't as bad as this when I was still little.
So it's been a long time indeed.
Spectrum prognosis? What's a prognosis? What's a prognosis?
No, I have a treatment plan in mind. We can start tonight.
Ugh.
Come and see me again tomorrow morning. I promise that by then, Ayu will find his father healthy and lucid again.
Thank you, Dr. Baizhu. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
If you still have any misgivings, Director Hu, please feel free to hang around for as long as you wish.
I dropped my tool thing.
However, it would be best if you step outside this room. A doctor must be able to focus when treating a patient.
What's that?
Any distractions heighten the risk
Kenha.
of complications.
Yes.
Oh, it just became
Of
11?
course, absolutely. I'll just go and look at the flowers or something.
I'll play
But I will be back in an instant at the first sign that
Cookie Run
something's
Kingdom
amiss.
after this. Tenha is live. I've actually never watched Tenha. I actually might play Honkai Star Off instead. But then again, I also might not. Wait, when did I get to 18 followers? What? I have 16.
See you tomorrow, Baizhu and Chung Chung.
Bye for now, everyone.
Bye bye. Bye. Bye baizhu.
Are you ready, Baizhu?
Baizhu? Is it baizhu or baizhu?
Ready as I'll ever be. I'm used to it by now. Come on, let's get started.
His face looks so soft. I might, I might end the stream before I switch to Cookie Run Kingdom so that I can upload it and then not have to, edit out.
I'm kind of curious after hearing Baizhu mention those people from his past. What do you think they were like?
You mean Baizhu's master?
I must be curious too, right? Let's go see what we can find out while Baizhu's busy treating Ayu's dad.
Oh, I see. Because I was trying to figure out how it was that I got 2 followers, but it was because I got 2 followers while I wasn't live. Oh my god. Okay. I feel like I should change my name from I'll just do that for now. I feel like I don't know, what do you think of this? This thing makes kind of says it all. I'm a little it's weird, to say the least.
While I'm idling time on admiring the scenery, the spectacled snake-bedecked docs doing surgery. Hello, you busy bees, and what do you have to discuss with the funeral director today?
What in the world? That was not... Okay, I'll be right back.
Actually, don't tell me. Let me guess. From the looks on your faces, you've got some questions for me.
Sure, whatever you say.
Guilty as charged. So,
Oh, that was loud.
we were just a little curious about Baizhu's master. What was he like? Oh, and also, how come you and Baizhu could tell so quickly that Jia Liang had god remains in his system?
Because they're smart.
Huh? I thought I told you once before. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was first founded to fight back against the vengeful wrath of gods defeated in war. Well, it is a dusty old tale by this point. Long story short, in the ancient world, dead gods were acting up. So our ancestors started purifying the air and burning the bodies of the deceased to guard the border between life and death. These days, we don't deal with the wrath of the gods anymore, but all the relevant know-how is still passed down to each generation, so we can identify God's remains when we see them.
Okay, Paimon gets it now. Wait, so how did Baizhu learn to spot them?
Almost
He's a programmed
certainly
character, he
from
can do
his
what he
master,
wants.
who was also my great-uncle. Baizhu's master was my grandpa's younger brother, a former deputy director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Wow, fancy that! Huh. So, if he was from Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, how did he end up as Baizhu's master?
According to my grandpa, He and my great-uncle once went traveling together when they were young. They ended up at Chenyu Vale, where they met a pharmacist. That pharmacist must have cast some sort of spell on my great-uncle, because after that encounter, he suddenly announced he wanted to leave the family business and go practice medicine instead. My grandpa had a huge argument with him, but he couldn't convince him to stay. So my grandpa inherited the funeral parlor, while my great-uncle stayed in Chenyu Vale to practice medicine. They never spoke to each other again.
Funeral director to doctor is a pretty big career change.
I'm not sure I'd
Kinda
ever want to
hard
be
to
a funeral
imagine.
director.
But why did it drive a wedge between them for the rest of their lives? That seems a bit extreme.
If he had just become a regular doctor, there would have been no issue. After all, the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor wasn't unlike a regular doctor's clinic in the early days.
Mhm.
But according to my grandpa, the pharmacist they met had a very ominous aura about him. And on top of that, the kind of medicine practiced in the Chenyu Vale tradition goes against the natural order of things.
In what way?
Don't know. My grandpa didn't know the specifics. And you've seen how wary Baizhu is around me. He'd never tell me anything. But even that says to me that he definitely has something to hide. One thing I do know about Baizhu is that he's obsessed with the idea of immortality. But whether that has anything to do with what he's hiding is hard to say. Anyway, so I will be sticking around here for now to keep a close eye on the situation. Maybe tomorrow I'll finally figure out what he's up to.
After all that, it seems like we have more questions than answers. Never mind. We'll just have to ask Baizhu himself about all of this tomorrow.
Alright, bye, man. I cut you off. I don't really care, though. I like Paimon. She's really sweet. Actually, no. Okay. I like Paimon when she shows that she cares.
It's a new day! Let's go back to Boo Boo Pharmacy and check out how Jialiang is doing.
What's my character?
Dad!
Oh, are you?
Dad, you remember me!
He's such a sweet
Yes,
kid. I feel bad for
I
him.
remember now. Oh, are you? I'm so sorry. You must have been worried sick. Has your mom shown up yet? She's been gone for a while, hasn't she?
Don't worry, Dad. I got the Adventurers Guild to help us look for her. And Dr. Baizhu's gonna help too. Right now, all you need to do is concentrate on getting better.
I kind of like Baizhu.
Great.
He's sweet.
That's wonderful. I can't thank you enough, Dr. Baizhu.
My pleasure, really. It's the least I can do to honor my late master's dying wish. If anything, I should be apologizing to you for not making the time to visit in all these years.
Not at all, Dr. Baizhu. It's only because Jiang Li... What was her reason again?
Kind of like you said, Zhongli.
You're still in the early stages of recovery, so you'll need to take it easy for a while. Take it slowly and try not to overexert yourself.
I suggest you stay at Boo Boo Pharmacy and rest for at least the next few days.
The text
Director Hu,
invention makes me
do you have
like
any
it.
further reservations about Jia
I love
Liang's
it.
condition?
It seems like the evil presence is gone after all. You really did manage to suppress it, huh? But how did you accomplish this in a single night?
Well,
That would be a trade secret, I'm afraid. If that gives you any cause for concern, you may continue to monitor Jialiang for as long as you wish. Though I regret to say that Boo Boo Pharmacy cannot offer to reimburse Wang Sheng Funeral Parlor for any revenue lost in the meantime.
Oh, come on, Baizhu. I'm not that unreasonable.
They're like siblings. It's like me and my sister when we were young.
I've been stuck indoors for too long. Baizhu, take me outside for some air, or I'm going to suffocate.
I love Chang Chang.
Yes, of course.
Chang Chang.
Everyone, please excuse Chiang Shang and myself for a
Chang
moment.
Chang. Okay, I'll try. I always question myself when it comes to pronouncing names that aren't English.
Suffering now, are we? Did you seriously expect to cover it up just by putting on a brave face and ignoring it? If it weren't for my quick thinking, they'd have all seen the sorry state you're in by now. But in any case, why must you keep this a secret from everybody? You should at least share your secret with one person.
Why
you
does you stand
trust.
like that?
Who's there?
Your mom. It's me.
Why did you follow us here?
You're looking a little unwell.
Oh, it's nothing. I just needed to get some air.
Now, Baizhu, you look terrible.
What did I just say about putting on a brave face? Traveler, Paimon, the truth is, Baizhu did not cure Jialiang's illness. Instead, he transferred some of his own life force to his patient to temporarily subdue the poison in his system. Baizhu, can you please explain all of this?
My predecessors in medicine forged a contract with Changsheng. Every successor to this contract is able to use Changsheng's secret art to treat patients. I believe the irregularities with Jialiang's heart meridian were likely caused by a poison concocted using god remains as a key ingredient. The poison has not been purged from Jialiang's system. Rather, I infused him with some of my own life force, using Changsheng as the delivery medium. This will suppress the poison's effects for a limited time.
Changsheng? You can do that? Huh. Paimon always thought you were just Baizhu's strange choice of a necklace. Hey, I'll have you know that I commanded the respect of even the Adepti back in Chenyu Vale. If anything, he is my mannequin. I was treating patients with Baiju's master's master long before he ever set eyes on his first medical text. Whoa. Guess you shouldn't judge a snake by its skin.
Please, that's enough.
Oh my gosh. Like actual coughing.
Wait a sec. Hutel was saying that the branch of medicine you studied uses some pretty dubious methods.
Dubious.
So, when you transfer your life force, does that mean you're actually damaging your own body?
Hardly. Changsheng helps to keep my chi in balance, so there is no great harm done.
Still, Baiju's life force is not unlimited. We must find a way to neutralize the poison in Jialiang's body, and soon. Traveler, Paimon, would you lend this dummy a hand? He needs someone checking up on him, or he'll exhaust himself trying to accomplish everything on his own. Baizhu, don't you think you should seize this opportunity? You cannot expect to hide this from everyone for your entire life. Time will see that all secrets surface eventually.
Entire life. Thank you, Traveler and Paimon.
Huh. Paimon doesn't think we've seen this side of you. But there's...
The poison in Jialiang's system must
Thinking I
have
was saying doing so
accumulated
good by not
over a
skipping any dialogue.
prolonged period. I think I should pay a visit to their family home and look for clues as to how he might have been exposed to it. Yes, I asked Ayu this morning before you arrived. He told me that his family lives in a secluded spot to the west of Qingsa village.
Oh,
Let's head there together once I've asked Gui and Chi-Chi to look after the pharmacy. As well as investigating Jia Liang's exposure to the poison, we should also keep an eye out for Ayu's missing mother, my fellow disciple Jiang Li.
Oh, I want to say something. Let's see if I have enough to wish. I do not. Dang it, man, I really want Kazuo. If I can't get Kazuo on my main account, I want him on his alt account. I can't believe it started June 20th. That's crazy. Oh, I feel fire. Makes me want to play the piano. Oh my gosh. How do I plunge? Never mind. I'm not used to those keeping controls. Doing my best though.
Whoa! There's a house all the way out here? Huh. It's so well hidden, Paimon's never noticed it before.
Nor have I. And I've hosted clinics at Qingsa village many times in the past. If you ask me, Jiang Li was trying to remain unnoticed.
Oh, that reminds Paimon. We meant to ask earlier, but it slipped our minds in the rush to get here. Could you tell us more about Jiang Li? You said she was your fellow disciple, right?
She was indeed. We studied medicine together under the same master near Chenyu Vale. She is several years older than I and also began her travels far earlier than me. As a result, the time I spent studying alongside her was rather short.
Supposedly, she met an herb gatherer sometime during her travels and decided to settle down with him. That must have been Jialiang. Wait, Changxiang, are you saying neither of you had actually met Jialiang or Ayu before all of this?
Jiang Li did occasionally come back to Chenyu Vale to see our master, but for whatever reason,
Where's
she hardly
Chenyu
ever talked
Vale?
about her family. The last time she visited us, she and Master had some sort of quarrel. We never heard from her after that. It almost seemed as if she'd gone into hiding.
Quarrel? What happened? I don't know. I did not witness the argument myself.
Why does Shang
Nor
look
did
so
Master ever explain it to me. All
so
he would
low
say
quality?
is that should I ever encounter Jiang Li or her family in the future,
Excuse me.
I should do everything in my power to help them.
Oh, so that's why you went to such extreme lengths to help Jialiang.
No. Even if my master had never said anything, it would still be my duty as a doctor to help him. My decision would have remained the same.
Paimon never knew you were so selfless, Baizhu. Paimon always had you down as the sneaky, scheming type. Sorry.
So a few words from me is enough to dispel all your suspicions, hmm? You ought not be quite so quick to relax your guard, Paimon.
That's facts.
Sometimes even the good guys have their own private agenda.
You know what'd be crazy?
What the? Okay,
If
that
the
was
Traveler
the most suspicious
was
sounding thing
actually
you've ever
evil.
said.
Let's leave the idle chatter there for now. Hmm?
Finished.
Jiang
Fun
Li has
step.
lived in this house
But
for many
fixed it.
years.
Fit title. Fit fetch.
There must be something here that can shed a little light on this whole situation. Let's split up. But if anyone finds anything, we'll examine it together.
Cool. You know what I'm thinking about? Ayu was probably taller than me. Like, he's younger than me, but he's probably taller than me. Because, like, this kid, he's, like, 8 now. But when he was 6, he was just about as tall as me when I was 11. He's probably as tall as me now, if not taller. Because his dad is, 6'6". And I'm 5 foot. Or 5'1". I don't know.
Traveler, Paimon, come quick!
What's happening?
What is this?
Oh my gosh, I forgot. Shao
Shang
comes.
and I found a hidden compartment. This is what was hidden inside.
God remains.
You sense it too? You're right. This
I
is
sense
a
it.
poison concocted
I can
using
smell it.
God remains.
I'm telling you.
Is it?
I actually have a terrible sense of smell.
Paimon's not seeing things, is she?
No,
Actually, that's a
your
lie.
eyes do not deceive you.
But I'm not.
I do
it's
believe
not
the
that good.
poison in this bottle is alive.
I'm closer to like Zenitsu. Because I have really good hearing because I have misophonia. So my ears are more sensitive.
Some toxins act a lot like living organisms. I read about this once in the Origins and Symptoms of Diseases. This ancient class of poisons consists of mother and minor loads, capable of sustaining a connection over vast distances. If it's a concoction of this kind we're dealing with, then both the poison in Jialiang's system and this one here are likely minor loads. Offshoots, essentially.
Offshoots? So, the main body is somewhere else?
Correct. Whoever is administering the poison can manipulate the source to indirectly control the poisoned individual's behavior and even cognition. Similarly, the poisoned individual will hear, to a varying extent, the call of the source.
The call of the... Wait. So, back when Jialiang ran off, maybe that explains where he was heading.
Only one thing could have been drawing him there. The source of the god remains used as the poison's key ingredient, the mother lode.
This is getting crazier and crazier. What kind of person would do all this just to poison Jialiang?
Not me. If Jialiang wasn't poisoned, then I don't have to do this.
Hey, why has everyone gone quiet all of a sudden?
Since this poison was carefully hidden away in a secret compartment, the one who concocted it is likely a resident of the house.
You mean Jialiang? Why would he poison himself?
There's a
Think
lot
a
of
little
reasons.
harder, Paimon. Someone else who lives here,
Drugs.
and who might have expertise in crafting drugs.
Jiangling.
Huh? So
Zhongli.
you're saying... it was Jiang Li?
Jiangli.
Wait, but that doesn't
Zhongli.
make any sense either.
Zhongli.
Why would she poison her own husband?
Zhongli Part 2.
I agree. It makes little sense. Jiangli does not strike me as the kind of person who would do such a thing.
Look at the facts, though. How many people in the entirety of Liyue have the ability to concoct a poison from god remains?
I probably could.
It's
I mean,
too
like
early
me
to
and
draw
like
any
the Traveler,
conclusions.
not me. I
We
could.
should question
Like, even if that was
Jialiang
real, I
about it
could.
once he has made more progress in his recovery. Yes. According to the origins and symptoms of diseases, the minor loads will disappear if the mother load is purged. So if we can find and destroy the source of these god remains, the poison will leave Jialiang's system without the need for any further treatment. Do you know anything about god remains in Qingsa village?
Even the history books have no record of this. The only ones who'll know anything are those old fogies who have been hanging around here since the beginning of time.
Show!
Didn't you used to be on good terms with the Adepti, though? You sure they didn't tell you anything about this?
Well,
Changsheng's memories and powers are not what they were in her prime. These days, she has to enter a contract with a mortal and share their life force just to sustain her own life. I fear that such ancient events are long gone from her memory by now.
Whoa, what? After a contract? Share life force? Sounds like some pretty spooky sorcery if you ask Paimon.
hey, plenty of people would jump at the chance to join forces with a powerful being like me.
I would. You're pretty cool.
With my assistance in rebalancing your chi, not only can you extend your lifespan, but you will also be stronger, healthier, and able to eat whatever you like with no risk of upsetting your stomach.
Stronger and healthier?
Wait.
Wow, that's amazing!
Be able to eat anything and not upset my stomach. Changsheng, can I join forces with you?
Baizhu, maybe when you retire, you can let Paimon sign a contract with Changsheng for a few days.
I'm saying.
Unfortunately, Changsheng's contract has strict requirements regarding the host's temperament. None of her hosts have ever been exempted from these rules. I fear that I will be unable to accommodate your wishes, Paimon.
He was actually being considerate.
Hey! What are you trying to say? Did you just subtly insult Paimon to her face?
What the heck? Bro. Oh.
Ugh, Paimon's mad! You're getting ugly nicknames, both of you! Baizhu, you're Mannequin Man! Changsheng, you're just a pain in the neck!
This is exactly why your natural temperament makes you woefully unsuited to being my host.
Dang.
All right, everybody,
I guess that
calm
means
down.
I can be her host.
Back to the matter at hand. Is there any way at all for us to seek counsel from the Adepti about this?
Yeah, I'm close with them.
With how antisocial they are? If it were up
I
to
do
them,
have someone I can call
they go their
Ghostbusters.
whole lives without What?
Seems you're as well connected as they say, Traveler. We are truly fortunate to have you on our side.
Oh, if you're talking about who Paimon thinks you're talking about, you better do the honors.
Yeah, he loves me. Show! Show! Show!
You called?
I love Show. You called.
Gets Paimon every time.
If you wait to a knife for your throat.
Aren't all Adepti in the habit of materializing out of thin air
I forget
like
the
this?
words.
Well,
I
this
see
is
one Show on my main
unexpected.
account.
Huh?
I got a double 5 still.
It's you.
Baizhu of Boo Boo Pharmacy. I do believe I've had the pleasure before. The Lantern Rite, when we met briefly, I was unaware of your true identity. I must apologize for the discourtesy.
Huh? You two already know each other?
Our paths have crossed once before.
Why can't my Show do that? do that.
I sense the presence of evil spirits. Is this why you called me? So someone has been concocting demonic poison. Too often, fervent desires drive mortals to abandon all regard for their own safety. It is lamentable. I now know what you seek. It is true that a god's remains are buried beneath the foundations of Chinksa
That is
village.
vision? Wait,
A
what?
vile monster known as the Ch once wrought havoc over this land, before it was subdued by Rex Lapis. The land was finally cleansed of poison when Rex Lapis used statues in his likeness to seal the serpent's remains. Chinksa village was founded some time after that. The seal is still mostly intact. If the Ch is the source, then it must be some of its blood leaking from deep underground. However, its aura is faint and barely detectable.
I see.
You will need to investigate further to identify the location of the leak.
I see.
I do not like to intervene against mortals unless absolutely necessary. But when demonic forces are involved, things can spiral out of control. If that happens, be sure to call my name again.
I'll call your name again.
Nothing.
Ooh, the way I said that came out
I
really
do not
wrong.
wish to sway
Oh
decisions
my gosh,
that
Fred, I
are
didn't mean
mortals
it
to
like that.
make, but
I just meant I would like force.
immortality may not be the blessing that you
Okay.
imagine it to be.
I shall treasure your words of
Immortality
instruction,
sounds like the worst
Master
thing ever,
Adeptus.
actually.
Farewell.
It sounds awful.
What a strange
All your friends and
Adeptus.
family die, and then you
Rather
live on
different
forever
from the way I
alone,
remember
forever
them.
and ever and ever.
That's Shell for ya! And thanks to him, we finally got some concrete info to go off of.
If the god remains are leaking from underground, Jiangli must be paying a visit to a subterranean cave on her herb-gathering trips. If we can find the cave...
Master, there's a problem.
Gwei? Did you run all the way from Boo Boo Pharmacy?
Oh my gosh, I tell
What happened? Don't panic. Just catch your breath
Use the
and
chalkboard
tell me
quick.
everything.
It's Jiaoliang. He was
died.
fine one minute, and then he suddenly took a turn for the worse.
Already? How? Based on past experience, he should have been fine for the next 3 days at least.
It seems that my worst fears have been confirmed. Everyone, back to Boo Boo Pharmacy now.
What if I don't want to go back to Boo Boo Pharmacy? I'll go back. Gotta have streamable content. They're gonna get me copyright claim. That was fun. Yeah, isn't copyright claiming that you own something that you don't own? So, wait. Oh my gosh.
Dad, what's wrong? Dad?
Oh, don't make those noises.
Don't be scared. Dr. Baizhu will be back soon.
I love Chi-Chi. She's so sweet.
How is he doing?
Hello.
Dr. Baizhu, you're back. My dad was doing fine earlier, but then he suddenly started coughing up blood. Now he can't even get a full word out anymore.
When Gwei left, he was still conscious. But now...
Gwei, please take Jiaoliang to the back room and prepare for treatment.
Yup,
Yes, of course.
Yup.
Don't worry, Ayu. I will cure your father.
I am you. The Stray Kids album?
Baizhu's not gonna use Chang Sheng's secret art again, is he?
What's happening over here? He's just like,
Is there no other way to save
oh my gosh, this is so much faster on PC and mobile. On PS4. Oh my lord. Okay. Cool.
How are you feeling, Dad? Are you still hurting anywhere? You're not gonna suddenly collapse again, are you?
Ah, much better, Ayu. I'm feeling much better. In fact, I can't explain it, but somehow I feel even better than usual.
Yeah, I'll be
Wait,
back.
where's Dr. Baizhu? I still haven't had a chance to thank him. Seems he moved me here before I came to.
Oh, I like the desk over there. I had to move it because the
So, what HDMI? How did you get it to work?
This actually was this kind of HDMI cable, and there is an HDMI port in here. I just didn't. I thought it was too small.
Oh.
But the other cord that they gave us was an HDMI. It was for.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But look, some of it's actually in here.
Oh.
It's one machine that comes in my streams often now.
Yeah.
I
can hear
Just get the mics on.
Oh.
But there's like nobody watching on the sessions.
Yeah, it's usually.
This is cool seeing it.
And I did have my webcam on earlier, but it was really, really laggy. So I was just like, I'm just gonna shut it off for the day. But
it also might help if you before you start the stream, you can change what the what do you call it? Like the resolution.
Oh, the
resolution. You can change everything.
Yeah, you can change the resolution and you can set it lower. That way, it doesn't lag as much.
Yeah, it's like okay. So on here it looks really laggy. Like if I do this.
But then if you go to the actual stream.
On the stream, it's actually not laggy.
Oh, okay.
So I was talking to this person earlier, and I kept watching on my.
It's probably because you're next to it.
Yeah.
And then the person was like, "Nah, it's fine. It's not laggy."
Yeah. It's also you're running the game and trying to run the streaming
so
side of that
it's
too.
just this that's laggy.
Okay.
Like this works fine.
That makes sense.
And the stream looks fine. So.
Alright. Tyler and I took some stuff down.
Oh, like from the walls.
You want to see?
Sure. So we did a lot. I was gonna like.
Sucks. They actually sound like they're
Oh, yeah. They are.
right. Okay, I'll make an ASMR too. I actually haven't made an ASMR. I made it as a joke. I swear, I made it as a joke.
I wonder if this is the plug-in headphones.
It could be. That's probably.
You can just put that in the USB port.
It's not equal.
There we go.
Equality. Wait, no, this is segregation.
Got it.
White people, don't have to. White people, the Simpsons. The Simpsons, Shrek.
This one's.
Oh. Mom, but you tried to do that. It's true though. You know what I realized just last night? All three of my meals were mac and cheese, but different mac and cheeses. Breakfast I had a mac and cheese bowl. Lunch I had Kraft. Dinner I had noodles and company. How much was your keyboard? You know?
It was cheap, and I was like, I don't even know. It was like
Because if that works, then I might just ask for a keyboard instead for my birthday.
it was
From the
really
show.
cheap.
If it's cheap enough.
Oh yeah, it was a flat. Yeah. And the yeah. So like that. Yeah, another mechanical one. It's good for size too, because it's really small. I don't know where this goes. It's what it should be the boot. It's what it is. Alright. You got it? All you have to do is plug it in.
Thanks.
Wow. Guess we can figure it out. Oh, this one.
Oh. I brought it up. You brought it up, and I asked
You
you.
did all the work.
I did. And I put it together, so you're welcome. Without any instructions either. I just guessed. Yeah, that's simple. I wrapped it behind your computer. So if you already have a mic plugged in, make sure you unplug that one.
You could have it set up.
And then you gotta listen to your stream to make sure you've got the mic works well and everything. Hello? Here, I can open your stream. With the mic, that's the only USB. Oh, yeah.
Right there. Alright, now you can test the mic and let's see if it works.
Oh, geez.
Whoa.
There we go.
There we
yes.
go.
Because he was.
Okay.
You got
Yeah,
it.
get
That's
closer
better.
to it, see if it sounds good and everything.
Hello.
Hello? I don't know how to, it's awkward, okay?
That thing sounds nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sounds. It works nice. Do some ASMR.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds perfect.
I just dripped it on my foot.
The condensation.
I put mine down already.
Really nice.
How do I connect headphones to this thing?
This? I don't know if you can do it to this.
Okay. Oh, but I can still hear it.
Yeah. You could have headphones in, but I think you might have to get just headphones without a mic. If you have headphones without a mic, and then it'll just work fine.
Yeah, I don't have headphones.
Do the mic, just mute the mic on the headphones.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that though.
That was my issue. I was trying to do that before my Xbox, but I didn't have no head.
Well, these are the headphones I have.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you could just set it to use the apps and stationary mic. It'll be all extra stuff.
I just realized something like this might make it sound double. Double.
You might hear it.
Because it's that too.
Try just playing some cutscenes.
Oh, really? Well, you must be tired from treating me for 2 nights in a row.
Hello? What's
I
happening?
don't know how I can begin to repay you for saving my life. I'll have to discuss it properly with John Lee
You
to
got
find
still.
out. Speaking of which,
Is it?
It's playing double.
Oh no.
No, the adventurers group hasn't gotten back to me yet.
Oh, well,
I'll go check with them again in a bit.
it's me. I love how it's purple over here, but then over here it's green.
I strongly suggest that you stay and rest at
I don't want to listen to my own voice. It bothers me.
I can accompany you to the Adventures Guild.
oh yeah, I suppose you're right. I'll have to rely on you this time.
Do it.
On the bright side, this means I can thank Dr. Benjamin
This is me mixing up a Rubik's Cube when I don't want to have to solve it.
Do it the easy way. Not solve it. Boom, push it back.
Boom, you ready? I'm gonna solve this Rubik's Cube in only like 5 seconds.
Mom thinks it's really cool, the mic.
Yeah.
That's perfect. I'll need that box full of noodles.
Yeah, that, you could put the mic back in it. But Mom says that the mic sounds good too. It's nice and clear. It's
Yeah,
good.
it's way better than the headphone mic.
Oh yeah.
But considering this was only like 1,600 tickets at Dave & Buster's, I think it's not bad.
Yeah.
And the headphone, it sounds good.
Yeah.
So.
There you go.
Alright, well we're gonna go continue cleaning.
Okay, bye.
Have fun streaming. Maybe I'll pop in on your stream a little bit.
That was far too risky.
And I'm probably gonna clean later too. So.
Cool with that.
Bye.
There was no time. I had no other choice. In any case, it was not completely without benefit to myself. I managed to learn something. Jiang Li's design is quite brilliant. She makes numerous innovations that I can learn from. Alas, if only there wasn't a
Okay. Well, this was a pretty productive stream. So today I got.
They've been outside waiting for you the whole time while you were asleep.
I got a new monitor today, and I got a new mic today.
All right.
So that's cool. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I unbalanced the stand. I don't know how the quality is. Hang on, let me go on to good old Twitch.
Surely he hasn't. There's no way he could have just... Who's talking behind our backs again? Baizhu! Catch him!
Hang on, I gotta.
Of course. There's no need to be concerned. I merely had to transfer a rather large amount of life force on this occasion. But, with Chung Chung's help, I will recover in time.
Xiaoyang seemed fine yesterday. Why did he need more life-saving treatment again?
I made an error in my initial diagnosis. Jialiang is in fact suffering from more than one ailment, and as a result, his life force depleted at a greater rate than I had anticipated.
Okay, I need to hear the audio.
You mean, even if you got all the poison out of him, he'd still be sick?
Okay, it's not bad, but
Yes,
the actual game
but
seems to
more
be
pertinently,
too
the
loud.
poison in Jialiang's system is there precisely because it is being used to manage his underlying medical condition. Jialiang has a
That's crazy,
rare
that's crazy, that's
congenital
crazy.
heart condition, and ongoing treatment is essential to maintaining healthy functioning of his heart meridian. Left untreated, it puts the patient at risk of coughing up blood and fainting, and in the longer term, causes irreversible damage to the internal organs. Though it was created
That's
from
not
God
something
remains,
I wanted to know.
this formula is not a poison in Jialiang's case. Rather,
Whoa.
it's his medication.
Had he not taken it all these years, he likely would have died a long time ago.
Yep.
Still, using poison to treat a disease is hardly a viable long-term solution. As time passed, and the poison accumulated in his system, it began to impact his cognition.
That's crazy.
Moreover, the longer he relied upon this medicine, the more resistant his body became to it. Jiang Li had to concoct ever greater quantities to ensure its continued efficacy, or he could have still perished at any moment.
That explains why Ayu said his dad has been getting worse, and why his mom went off to gather herbs.
God remains are extremely dangerous to be around, because humans have no natural defense against them. I shudder to think how many times Jiang Li has exposed herself to them. I fear that the situation is just as that adeptus described. In an effort to save Jialiang's life, Jiang Li has abandoned all regard for her own safety.
I never suspected that even Jiang Li would turn to the same path as so many others over the years. Perhaps this is the inevitable course of fate. To sacrifice one's own life to save others. To go beyond human means in order to do the impossible, whatever the cost may be.
Well, I think that it's too early to say with any certainty what fate has in mind. In any case, I have stabilized Jialiang's condition for now, so our immediate priority should be to get ourselves back to Qingsa village and find out where Jiang Li is. Her regular exposure to God remains over such a long period will have been catastrophic for her health. And given that she's already been missing for several days, I am fearing the worst.
Boom. Exclamation point.
It's me, Traveler, Dr. Baizhu.
It's Jialiang! Don't tell Paimon you overheard everything already.
Dr. Baizhu, please let me come with you. You've already done so much for my family. I can no longer just sit here and watch while you put yourself at risk for Jiang Li's sake. After all, if it wasn't for me, she wouldn't have had to put herself in harm's way in the first place. I know I won't be of much help in battle, but at the very least, I can show you the way. I'm sure I'll be able to remember. I know there's a spot where she says goodbye to me every time she goes to gather her herbs. I'm sure I'll remember. I have to remember.
Oh my gosh, bro. Chill.
Be careful. If you get too agitated, your blood pressure and stress levels will rise, putting further pressure on your heart. For your own safety, you should stay here and rest.
He doesn't care.
No! We're out of time! We have to go now. Right now. Before I forget everything again.
Wife, Chung Shung.
This trip will be extremely dangerous, and there is a very real possibility that you will not return from it. Are you sure you're prepared for that?
I never expected to live this long in the first place. My death is already long overdue. So why should I fear it? There's
That's
only
depressing.
one thing I fear now, and that's that I'll forget her again before we manage to find her.
Very well. Then follow me.
Ooh, Tao. Chi-Chi. I love how she's just sitting there. It's so cute. She's adorable. I love her.
Dr. Baizhu, are you heading out again?
Yes.
Yes.
This could be a long one. Could you please prepare a dose of the usual formula? Please add an extra measure of mistgrass pollen, and 1 dose each of the ingredients from the 3rd and 5th compartments of my medicine cabinet. I hope it works.
Dr. Baizhu, do you mean...
Hop to it now. And remember to be careful with the cauldron this time. You don't want to burn yourself again.
Okay.
I think I might start skipping through dialogue because I'm getting impatient. That didn't happen. No one heard that. That did not happen. Okay. I also have things I actually need to get done today that are very important, like cleaning. Because I'm moving soon. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Return to the west of Chinsa village. Oh. My lord. How do I know which way is west? How do I know I'm not going north? Imagine it didn't tell you and you just had to figure it out. It's like, oh, go to the west. It's like, which way is that? Ooh.
That strange feeling is back. It's just like the day I went missing. It's as if something inside me is trying to guide me somewhere.
The Motherlode's influence is
That's
growing
crazy.
stronger. But is it because we're getting closer to the source? Or because the leakage of Che blood is growing more severe? Jialiang, can you sense which direction the source is in?
I think it's this way. Yes, I'm sure of it.
Follow Jialiang. What if I don't want to follow Jialiang? I want to go my own way, like
I feel a dull ache in my heart.
Gabriella.
This must be the way.
Oh, I didn't give any context. You know, I would sing the song, but don't feel like getting copyright claimed.
This place feels familiar.
Let me in.
I think I've been here before.
Let me in. Thank you.
There is an inauspicious presence here.
Okay,
Even
I don't care, I
can
don't
sense.
care, I don't care, I don't
I
care, I don't care. I'm
remember
getting
this
antsy.
place.
Jialiang, are you okay? Maybe you should rest here while we continue.
No,
I have to keep
Then let's hurry.
going. Okay. You know, I'm not a big fan of this quest, but I want to have good streamable content for you guys. Or for the one person here who's probably a bot. But, like, I'm gonna get new games. Like I'm gonna get, I'm gonna buy games, but I don't have the money for.
This place gives
I don't have
Paimon
the
the
money
creeps.
for that right now. Plus,
Who knows what we're gonna find
I'm
up
buying
ahead?
something before I buy
The
the
digging marks here
game, so I'm
appear
gonna be buying
immature
the Demon Slayer manga
and
set.
rather old. I suspect it is a thieves' tunnel. A thieves' tunnel? Paimon has heard rumors about treasure around these parts before.
But now, because
Maybe
I have
it was
a
the treasure
monitor
hoarders that
and
dug this
computer,
tunnel.
I can do like reactions.
Judging by the tools they left behind, it's
Like I
certainly
could
a
watch videos on
possibility.
here.
But why did they
And I have a
abandon
Discord,
this
join the
place
Discord.
without even stopping to pack up their tools?
Please.
I
Join the
remember
Discord.
now. She took me here once and told me that she'd found a way to save me in this cave.
Okay, I'm gonna
But
just
she-
skip.
She said that the net.
Easy, Jialiang. Come on.
I wish there was a skip button. Like, Honkai Impact has one. Why can't Genshin have one? Oh, what the heck? A pop-up on Twitch Studio game. Okay, we're gonna bring out the big guns. Yeah! What? Okay, ugh.
That didn't count.
The doctor will see you now.
A bitter pill to swallow.
I have no clue what to do running while I'm fighting on stream, because for me,
Quietly now.
still alive. I don't want to talk to baizhu. Let me keep playing the quest,
Whoa.
please.
There's a sensor here. Those treasure hoarders sure made themselves at home.
I believe this sensor was
It's so
used
hot
to
in my
burn a
room, I'm gonna
monster
die.
repelling incense.
A monster repelling incense? You sure?
I'm dying.
We did run into that group of monsters just now.
The incense was burned several days ago. If I had to guess, the monsters we fought just now were enticed here by some entity deeper inside the cave.
That's crazy,
No
bro.
doubt an encounter with the very same entity was what prompted the treasure hoarders to flee and abandon their designs on this cave. After them, Jiang Li was the next person to discover this place and what lies inside.
Oops.
But to her, it presented an opportunity to save Jia Liang's life, albeit as a last resort.
That's right. This sensor. It belongs to Jiang Li. Yes, this was the
Belongs to
place.
Zhong Li. Okay.
This is where I'm fine. Let's keep going. I can feel it. She is right.
Oh, wait, isn't this the quest with a really annoying domain?
I can feel it.
Oh no.
We're getting close.
Isn't this the one with the really annoying puzzle?
We're almost there.
Oh.
It's right up ahead. The place where we made a pact together to.
From the looks of it, the energy released by this mechanism can not only clear barriers, but also be conducted by corresponding mechanisms. Perhaps it's something we can make use of.
I have a problem. I don't remember how to do this.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
That's a lot. Hello? Switch to walking. I did what now? I have a problem. Okay, there we go. I was like, huh? I don't want to fight. I'm not ready to fight.
Oh, gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
Oh my gosh. My mic fell over.
No. Gutsy.
Teamwork is
Oh,
dreamwork.
God. Oh my gosh.
Busted.
Okay, can I move, please? I genuinely can't go on that.
Seems like an emergency.
Quietly now.
I can't. Oh boy. I can't.
Here comes the catch.
Fire hazard!
Whew.
All I will say is it's not Genshin. But so I was like, okay, it actually fits perfectly in LA. So it was my first time in both areas. I was very worried about Vegas because I was hearing a bunch of like bad things. I was honestly freaking out about it. You get robbed, pickpocketed, sold. I was like, oh my God. So I was worried, but it was actually really fun. Yo, Justin, thank you for the $35 resub. I really appreciate that. And you too. I really appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so much. Justin, I was gonna actually tell you, how do you use a wireless headset with a Go XLR that's not a Steel Series? Like that doesn't have a hub. Like it's like a USB wireless headset. Is that possible? I have a sponsorship coming up this, and I don't know if I'm going to use the fucking headset. But thank you so much for the 35 months at tier 2, buddy. I really appreciate that. I love you.
Whoa! Oh my gosh. I keep doing that.
Fireworks are for now, but friends are forever.
I went, I stayed at the Virgin Hotel. I posted some photos and some videos. I loved Vegas. Vegas was a lot of fun. The hotel that we stayed in was great. The strip was a lot of fun. I went to the strip during the day, so I did a lot of shopping, which was really fun. I got the shoes, yada yada yada. The Hershey's place, the M&M store, there was some cool shit there. There was a Stranger Things pop-up store, as well as Walgreens Stranger Things. I got a bunch of shirts and stuff.
Oh my gosh, there's an emergency vehicle of some sort.
Anne Marie, the 5 beans, thank you so much. Welcome, how are you? And then I went to Fremont shopping at night. I ate that was horrible. There was too many people. There was too much shit. That's not my. But I did take a zip line. The zip line was really cool because the zip line takes you from one end of Fremont to the other, kind of.
Oh god, I forgot.
Cool, dude. Yeah, Jordan said I did the zip line. I did it.
Jolie!
Virgin Hotel.
Look out! There's a monster next to her!
The god remains must have lured them here. Watch my back.
Mine went the fastest.
Busted. Quietly now.
Fuse is lit! Gotta watch it.
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
Oh my gosh, please. Oh gosh, wrong button. Oh no, I don't remember that button. I'm gonna die. Oh, I can't remember the button.
Still alone.
We got massages, like booked for us in the hotel. Our masseuse
No.
Fizzled out.
Busted.
The doctor was seeing.
Remember, health comes first. Yeah.
Oh. Huh. Such an annoying fight.
Dr. Baizhu, how serious is it? Is she...
I can still feel a pulse, but her condition is quite grave. The god remains here are encroaching on her cognition, much as the... If we don't eliminate it soon, then even if...
Then, what are we waiting for? Let's destroy the remains! It's not as simple as that. The poison within... If the source is purged, and the poison within Jialiang's body is keeping his heart condition under control. So, if it stops working... Oh no.
Indeed.
I wondered when this day might come.
Wait! But, Baizhu, you're a great doctor!
You could
It appears to me that she was striving to concoct your medicine for you. Right up...
Dr. Baizhu, give it to me.
The god remains have reached her internal organs. Under ordinary circumstances...
But Dr.
Okay, I'm
Baizhu,
skipping through the dialogue
I'm all
because-
too aware of the danger. If I continue to
And I've already done
sustain my
this
own life, I know for... If my choice can bring Jiangli back, then even if I, even if I die...
Jialiang.
Traveler,
Of course.
thank you, everyone. And I'm sorry that I won't be able to repay your kindness in this life.
Jialiang. Baizhu,
I am sure that over the years...
Mortals are... What a crazy situation.
Skip.
Jiangli risked it all to save Jialiang's life. And now, Jialiang has to sacrifice himself to...
I've seen many final farewells.
In the human realm, at least.
The path they chose was indeed a heroic one. But when I think of those who would willingly sacrifice them, I cannot help but think that theirs are the lives least deserving of...
When all this began, we agreed that once Ayu was old enough to help you gather herbs, it would... I've said my goodbyes.
As you wish.
It will eat away at both your cognition and your memories. And the...
I'll take...
Mom, something's really wrong with Dad.
Don't...
Why would these memories come to mind now? The longer we live, the tighter we cling.
This is so sad. But I mean, like, come on, hurry up.
Oh, how I would love to hear your voice one last time.
Good to know, good to know. And bam, he's alive. He died. Can I say that much? I don't know.
Jialiang. 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 Jialiang.
Jolly young.
Dad, are you awake?
Jiangli, are you?
I live.
Didn't I?
Broke out them tattoos.
What are
Didn't I
these?
die?
How does it feel to come back to life?
Do you feel strange or different in any way? If so, could you describe it to me in detail?
Dr. Baizhu, I thought that I was going to...
Jialiang, how does it feel to have
Die?
perished?
You did indeed. As things stand now, you're more akin to a zombie than a human.
No, I'm zombie.
Zombie?
That's right. Before we set off, I asked Chi-Chi to prepare an elixir of immortality. With its help, you have been suspended in the space between life and death. Of course, this is but a crude imitation of an Adeptus art. I don't expect it to extend your life indefinitely. Whether it will keep you alive for a few days, a few months, or a few years, I'm as interested as you to find out. But, however long you have left, I believe it should be more than sufficient time for you to say your final goodbyes before departing the world in peace. I hope that Director Hu finds this arrangement to be a satisfactory one.
An elixir of immortality? How'd you cook that up? Ugh. Leave it to you to work on something like that behind my back.
It's a work in progress that hardly lives up to its name, and it would have had no effect were it not for Jialiang's iron will. In the end, I am merely a doctor. I understand very little of the great principles governing life and death and the perpetual cycle of yin and yang. All I know is that if I'm presented with a life that deserves to be saved, I will do everything in my power to save them. And even this would have counted for nothing without Director Hu's assistance. After all, did you not tell Jia Liang to show us the way before we set off for Qingsa village?
Oops. And I'm busted.
Without Director Hu nudging things in the right direction, we may not have found Jiang Li in time.
No wonder he didn't mention the elixir back then. I thought he was being frank and transparent with me for once, but apparently not.
Director Hu told me to keep her suggestion a secret, but it seems nothing escapes Dr. Baiju's attention.
Never underestimate a serpent's sense of smell.
All I wanted was to help Jialiang find his missing wife as soon as possible. Leave it to Boo Boo Pharmacy to snatch the perfect opportunity right out of my hands at the last hurdle. Never mind. I'll just have to put it down in the books as a deferred consideration. One Chi-Chi was enough of a conundrum. The last thing I need's another one. If I'd known this was coming, I'd have whisked him off to the Wangsheng funeral parlor the moment I found him.
You stay away from my dad. When I grow up, I'm gonna become an even better doctor than Mom and Baizhu, and cure Dad for good.
Oh, is that right? Well, you wouldn't be the first person who's tried to put Wangsheng Funeral Parlor out of business. If you're serious about it, you'll have your work cut out for you. Traveler, Paimon, I'll catch you all another time.
Is she finally gone? All's well that ends well. If you ask Paimon, we should probably do something to celebrate this hard-earned family reunion.
It feels like it was a whole...
Yay, Paimon! All right, first thing.
Wait up! I'll come too!
Baizhu, thank you so much for everything you've done for us.
Don't mention it, Jiangli. I was just doing my duty.
Just your duty, huh? Baizhu, Changsheng, would you mind if we took this conversation outside?
This one end part. And I'm gonna play Cookie Run Kingdom, and then I'm gonna end some. And then I'm gonna eat lunch. How's this baizhu built? Yeah, I don't care. I just wanna finish this thing. Okay. Well. Did I only go too far? Yeah.
I've taken a look at your elixir of immortality. It's not altogether dissimilar from the poison I concocted in terms of the way it functions.
I have to say, Jiangli, it was a stroke of genius to use poison to maintain life. I hope you're not too upset at me for copying your methods.
No, not at all. With your intellect, even if you'd never seen my poison, I believe you would have eventually arrived at the same approach. But I'm still impressed by how quickly you managed to gain such a thorough understanding of it. Jialiang's still only been in your care for a few days. Not just that, you even managed to improve upon the original formula. That cannot be explained by intellect alone. Baizhu, be honest with me. Did you try out some of the poison on yourself?
Huh. Told you the truth would surface sooner or later.
Life force isn't the only thing that Changsheng's contract lets you transfer between bodies, is it?
Nothing gets past you, Jiangli. You are correct. Besides life force, Changsheng's secret art also allows for the transfer of toxins and diseases. When I treated Jia Liang for the second time, I transferred some of the poison from his body into my own. Not only did this allow me to alleviate the burden on him, but it also gave me an opportunity to study its properties. There is no need to worry about any long-term consequences to my health, however. Now that the source has been destroyed, any remaining poison in me will have already dissipated.
But you took such a huge risk. If we hadn't destroyed the god's remains back there, then even you might have... What am I saying? I'm in no position to criticize you for this. The reason I left our master and went into hiding all those years ago was that he was getting old. And I didn't want him using up any more of his own life force to treat my husband. But in the end, how were my methods any different? I risked one life to save another. And then you tried the poison on yourself,
Okay, you know what? I'm
too.
gonna let this play.
It looks like both of us have ended up going the same way as our master before us. Are all disciples of Chen Yu Vale destined to turn out this way? To live a short life, having given away our own for the sake of others? To fight relentlessly against the natural course of life and death, whatever the cost? Maybe our fate is sealed the moment we decide to study medicine.
We are doctors, Jiangli. We ought never say that anyone's fate is sealed.
Baizhu, I can tell that, over the years, you've used the contract with Changshang to transfer many diseases and toxins to yourself. There are so many that, some of them, I don't even recognize. Can you still stop before it's too late?
I think you know the answer, Jiangli. Every one of us from Chen Yu Vale believes in the same thing.
Hey, food's ready!
Mom, come and join us. The Traveler taught me a load of new recipes and said even Dad'll be able to taste them. Come and try them out.
Yes, darling. Mom will be there in just a second. Hey, slow down. Baizhu, I know I won't be able to convince you, but please don't forget that if one day you're not around anymore, Chi-Chi, Gui, and all the friends who have grown fond of you, they will all miss you dearly.
There's no need to worry, Jiangli. I know what I'm doing.
I can only hope so.
Baizhu, what did Jiang Li mean by not around anymore? Every single mortal I've ever contracted with, including Baizhu and Jiang Li's master, has passed away at a young age. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. You said that the contract with you helps people live longer.
It is a very long story.
Oh no.
Long
It's
ago,
been so long.
when plagues ravaged the land, one doctor made a pledge to rid the world of pain and suffering. But even the most ingenious mortal medicine could not stay the tide of disease. And after working tirelessly for many years, even his dearest loved ones fell sick and bade their final farewell. Legends told of an herb lord in Chen Yu Vale who could cure any illness known to mankind. The doctor sought the herb lord, but found only a white snake, its breathing weak and its power all but spent.
Sign this contract and let our lives be joined. Then I will impart to you the secret art of healing. But be warned, this art will harm your own health.
With means beyond human ken, the doctor could now reverse the process of death. And yet, the time still came to say goodbye. Only now, the one departing was the doctor, his life force spent. His final act in life was to pass on the contract to his final patient, his favorite disciple. The disciple chose to dedicate their life to saving the lives of others. And generation upon generation followed in these footsteps. Since I inherited this contract, I've always respected the path taken by my predecessors, and followed it myself unquestioningly. That is until I tried to use the art to save my own disciple's beloved. She begged me not to use up my own life force. She said that this art is a poison chalice, an evil and unnatural practice. She did not wish to sacrifice one life for the sake of another, when both were lives she treasured. Only then did it occur to me.
Oh my gosh, this.
Did I not suffer when my master passed away, just as patients' families do at their loved one's deathbed? Are not the lives cut short by this contract just as worthy of saving as any patient's? What is this contract to us? Medicine or poison? Alas, I no longer have enough time left to find the answer. I entrust to your care both Changsheng and this final question. May you find a remedy for this conundrum, which has ailed us so.
Time and again, no matter how much I try to warn them or balance their chi, I can never save them. And you? What's your answer?
If I abandoned the contract and left you without a host, what would happen?
I suppose I'd spend my final moments taking a nice nap on Mount Yaojin. Then I'd be reunited with my old friends and your predecessors.
Then it's decided. If there's a life in front of me that deserves to be saved, why shouldn't I do everything within my power to save it?
Once again, it's the same answer. So be it. Close your eyes. Who knows how many more people will take on this contract?
I will.
None. This contract will end with me.
We done?
My contract has strict requirements on the host's natural temperament. All my hosts have been most pure of heart.
But though they know, they are like moths that throw themselves into the flame. See?
So,
I suppose Changsheng's. I have nothing but the utmost respect for my predecessor.
huh?
What makes a poison? If diseased, many may view the. I don't want those who come after me to lose their lives to this contract. Precisely.
Even the god.
For a selfish.
Huh.
Dr. Baizhu, Traveler! What are you so...
We also have
skip.
Okay, fine. Let's go grab some food. Paimon has a bunch of burning questions, but they can...
Alright, we done?
I do envy Paimon sometimes. Eating her fill is enough to satisfy her body and mind.
That's it.
True. And yet, although we call them simple pleasure, are such things as these not precisely why we mortal...
Woo! It's a great question. But hang on one second. One sec. We gotta launch Cookie Run Kingdom. Oops. Oh, it appears to be running much smoother now. Oh. It's probably just because it was Genshin. Genshin's just way bigger of a game, so. Hang on, it's too quiet. There we go. Ooh! Nice. Oh wow. So. Really? I mean, there's only so many cookies that I don't have. Like this cookie. Stardust cookie. It's one I don't have. But... I did it! Please. Let's go! Finally. This cookie is literally so adorable. And now, that's one more cookie I have. And now I don't need to worry about this stupid thing. Ooh, can we do it again? Well, that was annoying. Okay. Wow. Okay. Wait, how many cookies do I need? What cookies do I need? Ooh, nice. I need 2 cookies. I need buttercream, and Stardust. Yeah, Stardust and buttercream. What do you want? Hello. Sorry, I didn't see. Actually, I wasn't paying attention. But hi. How are you? Oops.
The bottom of
Shelter!
Witness the might of the sea! Out of my way! Shatter!
Wrath of the stars!
Pay close attention! Out of my way! Witness the might of the seas! Victory is ours! I want quiet in my class. Out of my way! Witness the might of the sea! Finish this!
One thing off my to-do list.
Each of my footsteps turned to frost. The cabin in the snow will always lie deep inside my heart.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. My bad.
Which potion do you need today? A red one? Or perhaps blue?
Mind your manners. Mind your manners.
Sugar.
My butter knife has...
I am old. Older than old.